Weeks after an American man was believed to have been killed by a tribe on a remote island.
Exactly goes on at Area 51.
When you walk in there, you'll see bones stacked. They're everywhere. You'll have thigh bones stacked up in places.
There are places so cursed, so classified, or so catastrophically dangerous that no map dares label them, and no soul dares trespass. We're talking land so venomous it kills in minutes, vaults so sealed they could rewrite history, and islands where even the air feels haunted. Governments won't talk about them. Locals warn you to stay away, and in some cases, you might not survive even asking. These aren't off limits, they're off the map. And the deeper you go, the darker it gets. Number 1. Penglai Psychiatric Hospital, China. The screams were never explained, the disappearances were quietly covered, and to this day, no official documentation of the hospital's patients or even its purpose has ever surfaced. Penglai wasn't a place for healing, it was a place for silence. Sealed off by the government, now overrun by decay and mystery, it stands as a concrete ghost of something the world was never meant to know. But if Penglai feels cursed, the next one might be something darker entirely. Number 2. Overtoun Bridge, Scotland, a 19th century stone bridge nestled in the Scottish Highlands. They called it the Bridge of Death for Dogs. Over 600 dogs leapt off this bridge without explanation, many from the exact same spot. Locals blame a magnetic anomaly. Others whisper of the White Lady of Overtoun, said to haunt the path and lure souls to their death. Whatever the truth is, even humans have reported feeling an irresistible urge to jump, and no one's ever come back with answers. Still think that's superstition. The next island was so haunted, it became a dumping ground for the dying. Number 3. Poveglia Island, Italy.
We're going through that divides the haunted island of Poveglia.
When the plague tore through Europe, Venice turned this island into a human landfill. Over 160,000 bodies were dumped and burned here. Then came the asylum. Patients screamed of shadows dragging them by the throat, and one doctor, who lobotomized countless victims, leapt to his death after claiming they were coming for him. No ferries go there now, no tours, no access. Just a landmass of ash, bone and silence. But some places don't burn their history, they protect it violently. Number 4. North Sentinel Island, India.
Weeks after an American man was believed to have been killed by a tribe on a remote island, his body remains there.
They've never discovered agriculture, never invented fire, never left. And still, the Sentinelese kill anyone who sets foot on their land. In 2018, a missionary tried to visit. His body was never recovered. India doesn't attempt contact. It's illegal to even approach within 3 miles. And honestly, that's probably for the best. These aren't people seeking connection, they're guarding something. And if you think that's extreme, the next site didn't officially exist until 2013. Number 5. Area 51, Nevada, USA. For decades, it was the beating heart of America's biggest conspiracy. Officially, it didn't exist. But something was flying over the Nevada desert, something that shattered radar and outran jets. Today, the base is acknowledged, but what's inside remains sealed tighter than ever. Break past the perimeter, and you'll meet armed guards with zero hesitation. Some say it's UFOs. Others say it's a weapon beyond our time. Either way, don't get too close. Number 6. Mount Athos, Greece. This isn't just a monastery. It's a closed religious state within Greece, guarded by monks and backed by the law. No women, no exceptions, not even female cats. Only 100 men are allowed in at a time, and only by special permit. It's said the Virgin Mary claimed this land herself, and no other woman may step foot here. Break the rule, and you risk arrest or worse. But some say the true reason lies deeper, buried under centuries of ritual and secrecy. But if religious walls are strict, the next one was built to keep the entire world out. Number 7. Svalbard Global Seed Vault, Norway. Meant to survive global catastrophe, the vault houses over 1 million seed varieties. But the eerie part isn't just the isolation, it's the rumors. Some say there are non-plant samples, human DNA, encrypted tech, even extinct species. Journalists aren't allowed, politicians aren't given full access. And when Syria was granted rare permission to retrieve seeds during the war, the world realized this wasn't just a vault, it was a political chess piece. maybe even a Noah's Ark for a world post-collapse. But where this vault protects life, the next location is where life was twisted beyond recognition. Number 8. Snake Island, Brazil, Ilha da Queimada Grande is home to the golden lancehead viper, one of the deadliest snakes on Earth. There's roughly 1 snake per square meter, and their venom melts flesh and stops hearts within minutes. No civilian is allowed to visit. Even researchers must obtain special military clearance and go in full hazmat. Legends say pirates buried treasure here and placed the snakes as guardians, but no one's lived long enough to find out. And if nature wasn't terrifying enough, the next place banned outsiders after a single encounter. Number 9. Dulce Base, New Mexico, USA. Dulce isn't just a conspiracy theory, it's a full-on legend in UFO circles.
My name's Ken Storch, and there's definitely something strange going on in Dulce, New Mexico.
Whistleblowers claimed the base beneath Arculeta Mesa held hybrid experiments, part human, part alien, part machine. Security breaches? Covered. Witnesses? Vanished. One ex-government engineer claimed to have survived a firefight with non-human entities inside the facility. And then he mysteriously died weeks later. There's no proof, only patterns and enough fear to keep outsiders far away. But from modern horror to ancient fear, the next fortress has survived through pure intimidation. Number 10. Fort Knox, Kentucky, USA.
It is one of the most secure structures in the world.
Guarded by tanks, sensors, barbed wire, and an active military base, Fort Knox is one of the most impenetrable sites in the world. No president has been granted access in decades. And in 1974, when a small tour was arranged to prove the gold was still inside, people noticed one thing. No one was allowed to touch anything. Whispers claim the gold's gone, replaced with something darker, something more strategic, or maybe it was never about gold at all. But if you think that's just paranoia, the next place was so dangerous, even time tried to erase it. Number 11. North Brother Island, New York, USA. An island so cursed even the city pretends it doesn't exist. What was once a quarantine zone became something far worse. North Brother Island held typhoid patients, wartime veterans, and drug-addicted teens. But this wasn't a hospital. Survivors called it a prison of experiments and abuse. Most famously, it was home to Typhoid Mary, the first known carrier of the disease, locked in isolation for over 2 decades. Her ghost is still said to roam the halls. The buildings rot, overtaken by vines, and no one is allowed to step foot there. Not for preservation, but for silence. But if this island was forgotten by time, the next one was wiped off the map on purpose. Number 12. Megori, Russia. Megori is guarded like a nuclear site, but what it guards is Mount Yamantau, suspected to be a secret mega-bunker built to survive a nuclear apocalypse. Construction never stopped, locals were relocated, and any journalist who tried digging too deep, silenced. The US suspects weapons testing, underground railways, or even entire cities hidden beneath. But Moscow refuses to explain. This isn't secrecy, it's a ghost town with the power of a government. And if that sounds intense, wait till you see a place where no one is allowed to die. Number 13. Itsukushimas Deathbed, Japan. Itsukushima Island, also known as Miyajima, is sacred in Shinto belief. To maintain its divine purity, no burials, births, or deaths are allowed. If someone's about to pass away or give birth, they must be rushed to the mainland immediately. Soldiers wounded in war, evacuated, even terminal patients, denied residence. But locals whisper that this isn't just spiritual, it's because of something ancient buried beneath the island, something that must never be disturbed by death. But if one place banned death, the next one seems cursed to never stop dying. Number 14. Hoya Bachu Forest, Romania. The Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania, Hoya Bachu isn't your average haunted forest. It's a place where electronics glitch, compasses spin, and thick fog appears out of nowhere. Locals report screams, lights in the sky, and disembodied whispers. A military technician once photographed a flying disc and was never seen again. Deep in the forest lies a strange circular clearing where nothing grows. Scientists tested the soil. No logical explanation. Paranormal teams tried to camp. Most fled before midnight. Whatever lives in Hoya Bachu doesn't want company. And now, for the final forbidden place, one that exists beneath your feet and watches you from the dark. Number 15. The Paris Catacombs, France.
When you walk in there, you'll see bones stacked. They're everywhere.
Stretching over 200 miles, the catacombs are a sprawling maze of bones, narrow tunnels, and utter silence. Only a tiny section is open to tourists. The rest? Illegal to enter. Those who've gone exploring without guides, some never came back. There are rumors of secret cults, hidden chambers, and even an entire underground society. In 2004, police discovered a fully furnished movie theater deep inside with no trace of who built it. Motion sensors went dark soon after. Cameras cut off. The catacombs don't just hold the dead. They protect something the living were never meant to see. 15 places, 0 access. One rule across all of them. The more you want to enter, the more you're not supposed to. You can circle them on a map. You can zoom in from space. But some places were never meant to be touched, let alone entered. Because behind every locked gate, guarded border, or faded warning sign, there's a truth we weren't meant to survive. Hit like if you made it out alive, and subscribe for more places you'll never want to step foot in. Thanks for watching.